And I gotta go make sure I'm not streaming to rivals still, because I think I am. Yes, yes I am. Away to Master Duel we go. 1,000 people watching Master Duel. Insanity.
Yes, yes, yes.
No, we
There's
hate
an
Master
event.
Duel.
There's a good event going on in Master Duel right now.
Yeah, but it requires you to play Master Duel to be playing it, so.
Yeah, but in that event there is no Maxi or Fualos, so hawk to it.
Maybe. My time is very precious, don't you know?
That's you.
Yeah, it is me. That's an excellent impression. Good job on that, by the way.
Thanks.
Alright, where's your card back, sir?
It's in there.
What the fuck is this?
Who is that?
Did
Who
you...
is that guy?
Who...
Who is that? How's your pattern recognition? Who is that? Oh wait, hang on. Don't actually hang on.
I'm struggling to...
There we go.
The pattern...
Who is that?
Wait, that actually
that
fucking
guy?
helped a little bit, I think.
Who is
Wait,
that?
no, it didn't. Who the fuck is
Who's
this?
that guy?
I'm gonna...
I'll tell you when I put down a monster what it is.
Alright. Let's get it. I genuinely do not believe this deck that I'm playing is gonna leave this week.
So you're that confident you think this deck's gonna completely blow me out of the water?
Unless I am, like, turbo bad with it, which is also possible. I'm basically running up to you with Constructed right now.
Okay. Hang on. Rolling a dice real quick. Okay. Here we go again. Okay.
Damn it.
Yippee!
Um.
Ooh. Draw.
This does not do it.
Uh-oh. Stand by main.
I see. It's funny you say that. I'm not in much a better predicament. Stand by main. Yeah.
Constructed quality, is it?
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Cha. Cha. I'm gonna blow your mind when when I reveal what that fucking crusty image is. Spoiler alert, it's Fiber Jar.
Is it actually?
Flip my card and find out.
No, the fuck that isn't Fiber Jar.
Well, what if it is?
This is such a dog shit hand. Alright.
What do you mean, bro? What do you mean?
You're gonna summon Dragonfly?
Okay. You got an equip? Battle? Okay. Still my heart is blazing. Da, 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 na, 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 da.
You know, I really should have expected it from the reaction I got earlier.
Yeah,
Do you get this? Yeah, you do.
I do get this.
We'll set one card. We'll activate Verdant Sanctuary. Go ahead.
When they face up insect destroyed by battle, add one insect the same level. Okay, during the end phase I do get my search.
Yep. You sure do.
If there's any X-Saber, meaning you know who it is. Fall Troll.
Yeah.
All right. Draw. Stand by mate. Any insect, huh?
Any insect. As long as it's level 3. Shout outs to Yugioh learning gender neutral pronouns, by the way.
Yeah. I'm gonna attempt this normal summon rescue cat.
No, the fuck you are.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely the fuck not.
Okay. All right. Anyways, I'm bringing back rescue cat. You have a issue with this?
Yeah, I have a fucking issue, but I can't stop it.
Okay, here he goes.
Unfortunately, it's fucking send for cost.
Free errata, motherfucker. These guys aren't going to be negated. And what's this? I have 2 face-up X-Saber monsters. You know what that means?
Dog.
We're also gonna activate his effect and bring back Fall. What is it? Dark Soul? Is that okay?
No.
Okay. That's fine. I will definitely take whatever whatever is about to happen here. We'll go 24 into you. That's 14.
Ooh.
Would you like to activate Verdant Sanctuary?
Yes, I'm going to activate Verdant Sanctuary. I'm going to
Okay,
go get
what are
the
you adding?
guy.
Oh, okay. Well, better hope he stays in your hand.
No, I actually don't want him in my hand. Fun fact.
Yeah?
By
Okay.
all means, get rid of him.
That's 16. 16. You took 1,000.
I think
Oh, you might be in big trouble.
I think I am
let's
just
see.
dead.
Is it you? Hang on. I have to roll the die.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a random.
Dice 2. That's not what I did. That one. Ooh. Let's go again.
I'm actually just gonna get beat the fuck out by Rescue Cat. That's insane.
Slash dice. Let's go. You know what? We're just gonna do like 6 dice until I find a number 1 or 2. That one. And Rack, I think you're about to suffer some devastation real quick. I'm gonna sink these guys off.
Dark Strike Fighter?
No, not Dark Strike Fighter.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Your turn.
Incredible hand rip if this guy wasn't 3,100.
Oh, what? 2 darks? Oh my fucking god! No way in hell is that happening.
Doesn't fuck. No, it wasn't even BLS. It was fucking Doom Dozer. Holy
BLS?
shit.
Oh, I guess you could play BLS in this. Probably could if you're running the effect via loose. So, about that confidence.
This is borderline constructed, dude.
Yeah, I'm playing constructed. Yeah, bro. Yeah.
The fuck do I summon over this? I don't know.
Okay. Oh wait, nope. That is almost a big mistake.
This might be the fastest game. Draw.
That was a pretty fast game. That was over very quickly.
It was.
Okay. Draw.
Surely you won't draw into Rescue Cat again, even though we have it at
Surely
3.
I won't. Okay.
I keep forgetting that Rescue Cat
we're
exists.
normaling Arbellum.
Okay.
We'll just go battle.
Yep.
And try to get that.
It's Howling Insect.
Ooh.
Would you mind?
You can special summon one insect from your deck. Sure thing.
I am going to go grab my good buddy Dragonfly.
Oh, okay. Rain 2. We will set a card. Actually, you know what? 2. And we'll just end right there.
Draw. Standby main. Dragonfly effect, equip Hornet.
No shot.
This card really came off, didn't it?
Yeah, thanks to you. Because you somehow convinced me you had a very good dark strategy, and I said, you know what, fine.
Fuck it. We got nothing better to do then. We'll duality.
Alright. What you got?
Those are 3 really good ones.
Okay. What are you keeping?
Now I have a really good answer right here. But I could Gamba. There is a draw 2 here as well. No, we have to play it safe. I'm taking Zexcalibur.
You're taking Zexcalibur, okay.
Yeah.
Shuffle.
Alright, we will normal summon Hopper.
Okay.
We will equip. Do I even care about doing that? Dubious. Yeah, we just kind of have to go for damage here. We're gonna Zexcalibur on Hopper.
Hopper. So how big is this guy?
He's 25.
It's 800, isn't it? 25? Christ. Okay.
We are going to swing in over.
Moron.
Oh, and that actually fucks me up because it's banished. I don't even get Hopper back.
Yep. Yeah.
Fuck.
Swing, bro. Come on, swing. Swing! Swing!
I'm getting beat the fuck out. Holy shit.
Yeah, it's not looking too good.
I have to do this, I think.
What are you doing?
think.
Out of duality. You cannot
Oh
special summon
shit!
the
I
turn you activate
can't.
this card.
Oh, I'm just getting fucking hand looped. I'm just getting hand looped.
Oh boy. Oh, it's the end. Oh, let me draw a card. Oh, oh, oh. Stand by main.
Man, I feel really dumb for talking shit now.
I think I really need to put the pedal to the metal here. So we're going to Monster Reborn, your Halloween insect.
Okay.
You can put it anywhere. It doesn't matter. I'll normal summon Dark Soul.
Yeah.
We'll go battle. Insect over Insector.
78.
Dark Soul, direct.
77.
And Airbellum direct.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Actually, no.
No?
On attack declaration will affect Valor, Airbellum.
Main phase only.
Is it really?
Read the first line of text.
Oh my god. All right, I guess you are getting the choice here. I am
All
doing
right,
awful.
well.
Just hit the
It's
fucking
two, so
evac Valor.
it's right here.
God fucking damn it. I think that's just game. I don't think I have anything
Is
else.
it? Oh my god. All right, well, main 2. I could make a 9.
You could miss
Okay,
Worm me.
what's the deal? I could miss Worm you. That is true. That is true.
Holy shit.
You know what's funny? I don't think that's the I think instead I need to what is it that I'd be doing? Okay, can make a 6. Or I can make a 3. Or rank 3. We actually... Okay. I'm using all of these guys as material
Yeah.
to create Trishula! Would you like to affect Valor this?
Yes.
Cool. End phase. Dark Soul triggers.
Yes, it does. It sure does.
It sure does. Sure darn danely does. And the question is, who's it gonna be?
I have massively misplayed this entire fucking game. What if I just hit the fiber jar button? So,
We're gonna add
what fucking card is this?
Bogart Knight.
It's not Airbellum, is it? No.
No.
What the fuck is that?
Your turn.
Is it Dark Soul? No.
What's going on?
The card back. What is it?
That's the Soul Bad Guy.
It's what?
It's Soul Bad Guy.
Oh my god, it fucking is.
It's a reference to the progression playoffs when I think Gavin just started singing the Guilty Gear song when he just started summoning X-Savers.
We are so fucking
got it.
back.
A light in the dark. This can't be. BLS.
And he's
Wait,
not a
wait, 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 wait,
dark.
wait. He's not a dark. Wait, 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 wait.
Shit, do I have to activate that in the main phase? No, I don't. Okay.
What? The banish?
Never mind.
No, if you just attack over it, it gets it. Okay, so
And then
that's 7700
an attack in for another 3k.
and 3K. Yes, 4700. Okay.
46
That's it?
cards,
Okay.
save me.
Draw. Stand by main. There's a play here, but whether or not it's good is a different story. I do have to pass here. Go ahead. What you got?
You might be dead.
Okay.
Wait, no, fucking Shadow Imp is so fucking annoying. Well, foolish.
4.
That's an incredible question. Grab Gigamantis. I don't think it matters,
Okay.
but we'll just swing in for 3k.
Okay. I need a destiny draw.
God,
In
is
my
this
main.
how it felt when I was using it against you in Dark World?
Yeah. Bro. Go ahead.
Are you or are you not dead here?
This one's the fiber jar. Fool that you are! I've got another turn.
I should have just banished it.
You still could have, but you didn't.
No,
All
I
right.
couldn't have. This card cannot attack the turn this effect is activated.
Oh, I see. Okay, draw. Stand by main. Okay. I really need to put the gas on.
I
We're
do
gonna heavy
know
storm
how
everything.
to. Okay. I was gonna say I do know how to read cards occasionally.
Bogart Knight. Effect.
Yeah.
Ragigura. Ragigura effect.
God, these guys just fucking everything.
We're grabbing back Dark
and you
Soul.
have the tuner. So what is this?
Okay,
a
so
7?
it's 4, 5, 6, 7.
6 or a 7?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, you keep doing it too fast. I keep forgetting. I'm just gonna do it now.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, you just like you aren't waiting for anything on shit like that. You just trying to throw it down, and I completely lose it.
My fault, OG. Um. Uh... God. Why does he have that restriction? Yeah, you got it.
Who had what restriction?
Bogart Knight has the restriction of I cannot use this as synchro material except for the synchro material of a X-Saber monster.
Awesome.
Okay, so
That was
clearly
rough. That was real rough.
this will be the deal. Did you draw that BLS that turn?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that saved you.
That was a fucking destiny draw.
Draw! Stand by main. The classic.
Awesome. Draw.
Hello?
Stand by main. We'll go Dragonfly.
Okay.
Activate Dragonfly.
Okay.
Attach Centipede. I think. Wait, no. Attach Hopper.
While this card is equipped, that monster increases by 4. While this card is equipped, you can send this equipped card to the graveyard. The monster it was equipped to can attack directly. Other monsters cannot attack the turn you activate this effect. Okay.
So, trying to remember how this works.
Me in the backseat of Paladin will be able to guide you through the process.
I believe I send Hopper here.
You do send Hopper.
So now he can attack directly. Dragonfly
And
effect
you can activate
activates.
its effect. That is correct, yes.
I go grab.
It's a special summon.
Yeah, it's
And
a
the
special
Inspector.
summon.
What's going on?
Who is it though? It's Centipede, isn't it?
It's always Centipede, yes. You always bring out Centipede.
And how does this work? Centipede. Equip. Hopper. Hopper is not once per turn. Correct. Well, it's soft.
No, it's soft.
So yeah, Centipede, grab Hopper. Hopper effect.
Now, I don't know who's actually able to attack here. Once you activate this.
One would guess the last one that was activated would supersede.
Sector Hopper.
Regardless, I'm just gonna go get the guy.
Okay. Rulings. What do we got? Rack, I got bad news.
What's up? Can you not activate it?
According to Wikipedia OCG rulings, during a turn in which Inzektor Hopper treated as an equipped card, it's activated its effect that allows the equipped monster to attack directly this turn. The effect of another equipped Inzektor Hopper cannot be activated.
Ooh, that's rough.
Well, you got a dragonfly.
I sure do. I sure do have a dragonfly. Anyway, battle phase. Oh, just fuck it. Take your 1,000. I'll set a card. Go ahead. Go ahead? Question mark? He's not muted. Oh. Alright. What do we boot up in the meantime? It's on Steam. Boot up House Flipper. Oh no, here we go. This is just gonna be kind of right there. Yeah, sure. Let's see if I can remember how to play this.
Hello?
Hello?
Yes, all of that was fine. I draw.
Alright, I'm currently not tabbed in. I started playing Race
Alright.
the Sun. Alright, now I am.
Standby. Anything in standby?
No.
Main.
Yeah.
Okay, what's this thing? You know what? I'm honestly fine with you kind of getting your draw for this, so I'm gonna Harpies for their dust to your back row.
Okay.
Ooh. Yes.
Yeah, so I just go get my guy now.
Yes. Who is it? Oh, Hornet? That's fine. I don't think your guys are gonna remain on the field for much longer.
That's fine.
Now the question is, what's the move here? First off, we're going to flip up Pashul.
I kind of had a feeling it was him.
Yeah. 4. All right, we're going to Normal summon Boggart Knight. Activate his effect. Is that
Yeah,
fine?
yeah, yeah, it's fine.
Okay. Special summon out Full Helm Knight.
So this is a 9. No, it isn't.
No.
Alright. Yeah,
At most, it's a 7.
yeah.
Yeah, we're just gonna start swinging. First, Full Helm into Dragonfly.
Take 13. Or sorry, 3.
You take 3. You just take 3. Boggart into Centipede.
Take another 3.
Pashul Direct.
Take 1.
Take 1.
That one mattered, by the way. That one mattered.
That one will matter. It will matter.
It'll be on the test later.
It will be on the test later. You know what? Go off.
You fucking fool. You fucking idiot. Get absolutely fucked. Get him out of here.
Well,
how do I want to do this? I should just run it out like this. Centipede.
yeah, that's fine.
Activate Centipede.
Go ahead.
Equip Hornet.
Go ahead.
Hornet. Detach. Pop
That's
pin
fine.
wall. Centipede effect.
Yep.
We go grab Dragonfly here.
Dragonfly? Okay, that's fine.
What do we have in the graveyard right now?
Bunch of darks. And a bunch of insects.
I was gonna say.
Okay. Doomdozer, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is all together 30, 44.
Add another 8 to that.
To who?
Well, just
Oh,
your
or the only
total.
guy that can only get it.
Yeah.
40. That is 52.
It's 52 plus 3 off the top. Oh wait, no, it's 1 off the top.
It's one. Three.
I was
three
thinking
would,
of
three would
a
help
different
me.
card.
3 would help me at a certain point. Calculating. One off the top. Ooh. That's not that bad.
I'm glad it's not in your hand. I don't think.
Draw. Stand by me. Not those.
Just Regeki me. You know you have it. You know you want to.
Unfortunately, I do not.
Wow. After getting beat the fuck out game 1.
Yeah, to be fair, I bricked pretty bad game What is it?
This is 3.
Hey, I bricked game 2 and I bricked game 3. I did not have specific cards that I needed to have.
That didn't feel as powerful as I thought this deck would at this time. Like, I granted, I have a really shit extra deck for this.
Yeah.
But my Inzektor core is fucking nuts.
Well, it's not about to be nuts. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah. I told you this deck wasn't lasting the week.
I mean, there was a real chance I would have just beaten the shit out of you.
Yeah.
I mean, if I had Rescue Cat in my hand there, I think I absolutely would have gotten you there. Let's see what we got.
And yeah, I was just running BLS. I had Ryos and the fucking effect veilers. Me and Ari were actually looking it up because I was talking to her about it before, and we were finding like historical Inzektor decks, or just historical decks in general that would play BLS and in a dark archetype with the only lights being monster or effect veiler. I was like, all right, fuck it, we ball. Let's peep your list. Let's get out of Race the Sun so I can see my desktop real quick. Yeah, it's just X Saber again.
Yeah, I didn't know if you were going to bring
Fucking Strike
Inzektor
Bouncer.
Ugh. Yeah. This deck can make it pretty easily with Fall Troll. But look on the bright side, you can get your own.
Yeah.
Unless you have a way to make it. Brack, I have something to tell you.
Yeah.
Upon picking my winnings from last week,
Yeah.
I simply sat on the idea that I'm just going to bring Inzektor next week. It's going to be free. It's going to be easy. 3 days pass.
Yeah.
I start building my deck.
No Dragonfly.
0 copies of Dragonfly.
Happens to the best of us.
So, Dragonfly is no more.
Fair enough. The crazy thing about that is I don't think that entirely kills the strategy. I think it makes it significantly worse, but I think I can still Splash Hornet. I don't think I can play it pure, but I think Centipede Hornet is enough. Especially with access to shit like Foolish and Painful Choice. No, I like this deck. I like this deck a lot. I'm not gonna go.
I like my deck a lot too.
Paladin
I'm just really
Gaga
sad that
over
a lot of it kind of just didn't end up showing what it could do. It definitely showed what it could do game 1.
I've seen what it can do. You've beat me the fuck out with this before.
No, but you like missed the part where I just summoned Fall Troll. I never saw Fall Troll any of those games.
No, that's a fucking lie. You had a game 1.
Did I have a game? Oh
yes.
Yeah, I did.
You literally searched it and dropped it on my ass and beat me into the sun.
Right. Well, there's a couple of things that this deck is capable of.
This honestly just looks like a really good pure X Saber.
Yeah, it is pretty good. The only thing I'm missing is more Gotham's Emergency Call. I got really lucky pulling it that one time from that champion pack, but it never shows up again, so this one copy is all I have.
This deck really is insane at just swarming. I genuinely don't know what to do about this other than just play vanities and continue playing vanities. Shoutouts to
I
still
will
playing
continue to
Jinzo, by the
play.
way.
Yeah, I mean, he's here for the day that I decide, you know what, enough of these trap cards.
That's fair enough. Although, if you haven't noticed, I've kind of fallen out of playing trap cards.
Yeah.
I don't have a lot of good ones.
You got some continuous stuff.
I do have some continuous nonsense, but I missed Dim Wall. I'm just not playing Ring anymore. I haven't really found a use for it. I've been playing a lot of weak monster decks.
I think Ring is a good way to just get rid of stuff and probably close out games. Because it's still not eroded.
Green, I probably should be playing it. The issue is I am already playing 46 cards.
Yeah, that's another thing. That is the only thing that gets me just ever so slightly biffed. You have constantly brought over 40 cards and you've been rewarded for it every time.
I was not rewarded for it. Games 1 and 2. It was pure fucking luck that I managed to pull a BLS. Otherwise, I was fucked. And game one, I drew
No, I mean, like, that's still being rewarded for it. Like, you have 45 cards and you somehow drew BLS.
Granted. I will say, game 1, it was like, I drew Dragonfly and like 4 spell traps. And then game 2, it was 6 monster cards, no spell traps. So, the game is telling me to fucking stop. I'm not listening. Personally.
Well, I just hope that one day it puts me on a winning streak for you doing that.
But until that have a small winning streak here. Oh no, I won Hidden Arsenal.
Yeah.
What a fucking game. What even is in Galactic? Oh, that's Big Eye. That's Big Eye and Bouncer.
Good luck making that.
Oh.
Bouncer is way more reasonable.
I think Big Eye gets reprinted as well at some point.
I think so.
I could get some Light Ray nonsense. I'd actually have to look at it. I think my Hieratics are pretty much... I think I already have them all. Funnily enough, I think I might have missed Papillon Operative. I'll have to double check though. I'll do that right now. Dude, I am in the fucking pits for Xyz monsters. Yeah. Why the
But anyways, yeah, I think this deck will continue to be good for a very long time to come until many of the pieces within it are dismantled. I can consistently make Naturia Beast, Archeon, Zenmains. Invoker surprisingly has a use right now in this.
It's truly incredible that I didn't get beat the fuck out by this, because the more I'm looking at it, the more I'm seeing a really well-oiled machine compared to my draw a way to get to Hornet or fucking die.
You got luck on your side. I don't know what to say.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a reason I was thinking about that as my name.
Like, I like how you said, like, earlier you were looking at historically good, like, Inzektor decks. None of them are playing Verdant Sanctuary, I hope you know.
I am aware.
None of them are playing Ant, Howling Insect, and Hopper. Why is Birdman even here?
Okay, Birdman is here because A, I don't have any Xyz, and B, funnily enough, we looked it up. The interaction, I can bounce equipped monsters back. So he is my access point for my synchro pool. I was gonna say Birdman is by far not the worst offender here as far as the what the fuck are you doing here. I definitely think Ant is high up there. Howling Insect. I think in our format, Howling Insect works, but back in like when this was playable, it's like
Brack, I'm gonna be real with you. There's no reason for this insect to be here. You have 3 copies of Dragonfly and Centipede. There was no reason for it to be here.
Okay, but it got me to Centipede to fucking yeah, you're right.
And I instantly owned it. You're forgetting the part where I instantly owned it, and the only reason you came back that game was because you had BLS. Insect had nothing to do with it.
Yeah, I think this is workable.
Right, now this jobber. Now I've got this jobber over here.
Did someone just join? No.
No, it's Paladin.
Oh.
By all accounts, I should have won.
Did I even get a resource loop off? I don't think I did.
You didn't. You literally didn't.
Awesome. I do think Bouncer. What does Bouncer do again? When a monster effect is attach, negate, and inflict 1,000. It's really good. I could get Heliopolis. I could do that.
I came because I heard that there might be a total Inzector victory going on.
No, get out of here.
It wasn't total. I completely blew Rack out of the water game 1.
Mostly Inzector victory is what I'm hearing.
Mostly.
No, it wasn't.
The other half was also on the back of BLS.
I was gonna say it was a BLS victory, if anything.
I think you just didn't believe in the heart of the cards as much as.
Well, I think Dragonfly is banned, so the strategy is never coming back.
What? All right, you know what? That's exactly why I could.
I instantly banned Dragonfly. I don't have any copies of it, so I said, you know what?
That is exactly why I could not have continued playing that, because you know I would have gotten to Inzector, I would have pogged off.
You get way too attached to it.
Yes, and then you would have banned it, and I would have baby raged.
Because I don't have any copies of it. If we all had copies of it, I mean, sure.
Really funny, because Green has 2 copies of Hornet that he pulled from his winnings, and he grabbed that before he realized he had no Dragonfly.
It would have been one of 2 things. It's just a seal format. It would have been one of 2 things. Either it would have been I didn't draw like any Dragonflies, and I would have baby raged. Or I would have drawn all of them. I would have had the whole suite. I would have had that. I would have had Centipede. I would have had Hopper. I would have had Hornet. And then Green said, yeah, nice try, bud. Dragonfly banned. And I would have kicked and screamed and shat my duty ass.
Kicked, screamed, and creamed.
That's
what I would have done
personally. It's a strange thing to say. Anyway, it's a pretty big set coming up here. We're finally at Haunted Mine, I'm pretty sure. Oh wait, no, Hidden Arsenal side set. So we got Battle Pack, we got
new Turbo Pack, another chance.
Haunted Mine and Hidden Arsenal. If I remember correctly, like genuinely, Epic Dawn is like a really big set for us because it has a lot of really good reprints.
Yeah, there's like a gazillion things here. I think, I'm not sure if I mentioned this to you, but I think I said that, whenever the battle packs come, that's probably the end of promo pack stuff and structure deck stuff, because it might not be the end of structure deck stuff because there's still some structure deck stuff that won't come out for a while, but it's definitely the end of promo pack stuff because a lot of things from promo packs are in here.
Yeah, I just saw Feather Duster's here. Utopia's here. Pearl is here. Fortress is here, which I'm happy to see. You got D-Mock. You got Tour Guide. Snatch
Battle
Steel.
Pack, Epic, Dawn.
Fiendish Chain.
Damn, that's crazy. I would love to use some Fiendish Chain, right,
Yeah,
Rick?
so would I. It's a shame that I don't
Yeah,
have any.
haha. Ha 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 ha.
Oh, we got Cyber Valley as well. That's neat.
Okay, so
Another chance at Gores. How would you like this format with 3 Gores? How does that sound for you, to you?
not good because we're definitely not doing the entire box set of 36 packs per box.
No?
That's not happening.
No?
Absolutely not.
Let's run a quick test. What would this look like? What would 36 packs of Epic Dawn look like? I should probably... Can you grab the right thing? Thank you. Alright, go
Let's see,
away.
Mo. Tell me how many packs of this you opened.
Fun fact, I only got 2 Fiendish Chain out of that.
Oh, okay. So you'd be matched with me.
This actually isn't that bad. At least from what I pulled. Like, I got a lot of really good stuff, but it's not like I'm getting 3-ofs of everything.
Hang on, I'm blazing Simo.
That's crazy. It's actually mostly 1-ofs. Oh, I remember how this works. Yeah, because there's only 5 cards per pack, if I remember correctly.
Well,
Did they open 36?
they opened 36. I guess we're opening 36.
And then we got the new Turbo Pack, which has... Oh, it has Wind Up Factory. Oh boy.
So we will be playing with all of these plugged into the Hidden Arsenal 6.
Yes. So it's 2 booster packs 7.
Oh no, this is the end of structure. This is gonna be the end of a structure decks for a little bit. Both Grapha and Master Hyperion are in this, are in the Haunted Mine. Actually, wait a minute, not entirely. I will have to bring back the Machinas and Dragoonity, so it's not over yet.
All right.
We can have our Hidden Arsenal special tomorrow if you want to.
Yeah. There-
36 packs of Battle Pack Epic Dawn, let's go! I'm only looking at the ends here.
There's some good stuff in commons. I'm definitely gonna have to refer back to the ban list.
This is gonna need a reroll. I'm fine with tour guide being rare here because
You
looking
have
at your
3 of
looking at
them.
your list. Well, now I have plenty more than 3. I'm fine with it being rare because you have no rank 3s or hardly any that I actually am scared of. So
I don't have a single rank 3, just so you know.
Oh,
Isn't that a fun fact?
well, this one can give you Leviathan Dragon. You know, you get Leviathan Dragon. Wait, no, the Machinas are here as well.
Only one Machina is here. Only Fortress is here.
Back to research I go, I guess.
Is this worth not re-rolling? What am I missing here?
I kept my stuff.
I'm looking at this and there isn't really a lot here that I'm like, yeah, I really want to keep that.
Yeah, I'd ban him. Hi, Ari.
Yeah. You ban who?
A dragonfly.
This is actually really bad. Yeah, I gotta re-roll this.
I don't have a single dragonfly. Okay, game 1, I blew Rack out of the water. It wasn't even a contest.
Won't let me have my fun.
Game 2, Rack, Destiny drew BLS, and I couldn't out it.
Simple difference of skill.
Game
Literally.
3, I bricked.
That's good. Oh, that's good. That's good.
That's good.
I want to stop seeing
That's good.
that one card. That's good. Alright,
How
I'm
many of
starting
8
to
is
see,
it? How many of Turbo Pack Booster 8 is it?
4, I think, because we're opening the Gold Series and Hidden Arsenal. Yes, yes, yes. I'm getting cards that I've like been missing all my fucking life.
4. I will take those.
Yes. So where's Graceful at on the list right now?
1. You get one
that's
copy.
Unfortunate.
Because you literally played 3 of them before.
I played 2. I never had 3.
Oh, silly me.
Yeah. I will not take this
I pointed it out
slander.
to Rack before, but I thought it was insane that you both still are letting Graceful Charity live.
It's fun.
It's
fun.
It's fun.
See, that's the
We
best
both
part
have
about
it.
a green rack progression here, is that we both are appreciators of dog shit and silliness. So we've just left things untouched because we find them fun.
Yeah, up until the point where it becomes significantly less fun for the other party, aka last week's 3 Mirage of Nightmare.
Oh, now Mirage of Nightmare's gone. So
It's at 1.
it's effectively gone.
I wouldn't be so quick to say that. Gold Series is 5 packs, this I remember.
This I remember.
This much I remember. I'm gonna kill myself. This is nothing I
there's
can
more
use.
Fader in here? Nice.
This is nothing I can use.
Yeah,
This
we
is
will
nothing
take
I
that.
can use.
That pack treated me well.
You've actually gotta be kidding me. I'm gonna die.
I love how my luck comes in like it's swings. It's never in the middle. We're either at the far end of like really fucking lucky or abysmal dog shit. Like opening Legend of Blue Eyes probably would have given me more helpful shit.
That's better.
Yeah, we pull abysmal dog shit.
On occasion. As a treat.
Call it. Peak or abysmal dog shit.
Nice. More of that. More of that.
Well, I have to keep this, so. Can you get off of me?
Throw the cat across the room. Do
been
it.
saying
Do it
for
now.
maybe years.
I'm gonna ring him
Alright,
out.
Haunted Mine is an important set, if I remember correctly. Oh, we got more Utopia here. This is my chance for Brianak. Very
The
important.
Brianak that's currently banned.
Okay, but like it'd be able to become it'd be able to come off the list if I got one.
That's what you think. That was my only one up over you. There's no way I'm letting it come off if you can have it.
We got another chance at Gores. We got, let's see. There's just a lot of zombie bullshit, if I remember correctly, in this deck. Yeah, this is a good chance at Zombie Master and Book of Life, which are both really decent cards. I swore Zombie World was in this set, but I guess it's not. Oh, we also get Zora the Spirit here. Alright. You say it was 5 packs? Bad. Better. Not great. Decent. And I think we just take that. Trying to look at this. Is there anything here that I feel like I significantly missed out on? I think the answer is no. Yeah, no, we'll just take that. Then Hidden Arsenal 6. What do we got in here? More Gishki shit, more Violon shit. More Gem Knight shit. Is there any bullshit in here? Got Daigusto Falcos. You got more Evgishki stuff, which honestly I kind of want. Pearl. Daigusto Phoenix. Oh. Oh, that's Lakeside Lady. Oh. Ooh. Ooh, we can make some stuff happen here. I also feel like I have a strong enough Gishki pool to where I could probably just play straight Gishki. I don't think I necessarily need to go for the bullshit hand loop. Are you still here, Ari?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't even know what Gishki does outside of the hand loop.
You make Zeal Gigas and punch real hard.
Is Yield Gigas even in the game yet?
I don't know when that gets printed.
I was gonna say, I think the big boss monster right now is Gus Kraken.
After the hand loop died, Gishki has basically been relegated to OTK deck.
Okay, but I think I might be able to hand loop. Oh, that's a Phoenix. That's good.
Do you have the necessary card destruction to hand loop?
What, for like the FTK?
Yeah, like if you're doing like hand looping stuff, that's how it hand loops.
Yes, I do. Because we have access. I don't have like. There's specific cards that I looked up in the construction ones that we don't have. Like my access to stuff like Surface isn't necessarily as strong. Or like Into the Void I don't have. But we have stuff like Pot of Greed and Graceful Charity. And like more copies of card destruction than that they had available. So I feel like I do have the ways to make it up.
Gishki FDK is honestly like one of the most like boring decks I've ever seen.
Yes, it's
like it's
incredible.
definitely like I can definitely see how it's good, but it's also like miserably boring to
I
watch.
miss Tetrover.
What's up? What are we talking about?
The Gishki like hand loop FTK.
Oh, Mind August, yeah.
Yeah.
Joel and Lockbird bottom text.
I mean, it's even more than Droll and Lockbird. Like, if you know where to Veiler it, the combo literally just ends.
I mean, you Valor Mind August when there's like nothing else in the opponent's hand, or when there's only like one thing left in the opponent's hand.
Yeah, it's a dumb deck because it's just like I'm going to hand loop you, but if you interrupt me at all, I
But if
die.
you literally breathe, it's over.
Because
Right?
yeah, the Gishki players
Rack's
instantly
been
loses because they obliterate their entire deck in the process.
Rack's been quote unquote threatening me with it.
I have everything for it.
Surely it'll happen.
Surely it'll work and they won't mess up in the middle of it or even at the beginning of it.
That's the other thing. It's like it's not even like an easy like hand loop FDK. It's something where you have to like know like an algorithm
Like you got
practically
like
to
I'm
know
pretty sure you
how
have
to
to
do it
remember.
You're
You have to
talking.
properly.
You're
remember
talking to the
all
Rubik's
cards
Cube
in your.
master.
You have to remember all of the cards in your deck as well and what's in your graveyard, and you have to
Yeah.
calculate what's
Hi,
not in your deck
monkey.
or what's not in the graveyard or
How's
what's
it
not
going?
there.
Yeah, because you have to change your combo structure, like what you activate at what time. Like it's so complicated for a payoff that most people would be able to stop, provided they like looked up like, oh,
I'm doing pretty
where's
good.
the
I just
choke
won
point
by like the skin of
that
my teeth
completely
at
ends
this
their turn if
stupid
I availer them.
dumb game. This dumb game of cardboard that I enjoy playing with my friends. Very excited. I'm also going into a long weekend, so I get to spend some extra time away from the creatures known as teenagers.
How far are you in World?
I'm where Elijah is at the Rathalos. That's like the last thing he hunted, right?
Yeah, I think
Is he not in
Elijah
high
made
rank
it
yet?
into. I was gonna say Elijah's made it to high rank. I'm pretty sure he beat the high rank Zora
Anyway,
Magdaros
we're playing
fight,
rivals later, right?
which lets you into the rest of high rank.
Yeah. That's what I fucking thought.
I mean, literally, you're like one monster behind because you have to beat Rathalos and Diablos, and then after that is Zora Magdaros rematch.
Okay. Well, I'll go ahead and
Unfortunately, I don't think I
do
can
that
play
then.
tonight
But
because
first, I have to go
plans with my
somewhere for
roommate.
about an hour or two.
But and then I have to
Imagine.
play, or I'd rather told
I
Ari.
don't have
who's
to
in the call
imagine.
right
I'm
now,
experiencing it
that
right
I
now,
play
in
Monster
fact.
Hunter with her later.
Yeah, well, that's
What?
cringe. That's cringe. You're cringe.
Did he fucking
Hate that
leave?
guy.
Did he fucking leave already? Dude,
Yeah.
we weren't even done discussing this shit. Anyway, he's getting fucking Mind August FTK'd next week. Little bitch. Not next week. Tomorrow. Tomorrow. I'm not doing that, by the way. I'm gonna build fucking Hieratic because I have a really good pool for that as well.
Oh, is that already?
Yeah, that was last set, and I just got some
I
picks,
see.
so I think I can grab the Xyz monster for it, and possibly another piece of like the light ray stuff. We'll just see. We'll see what I need. I do also have. You're sure that Zenmaity doesn't work without Shark? You're sure?
I feel like Shark was a key part of why that deck worked in the first place.
Because I have two
I
of
could
the
be.
other
I
pieces.
could look. I could be wrong, because I know that the Wind Up Hunter like hand loops were definitely played in the OCG, and that's why it got Hunter banned. I think.
Because I have two Hunter, I have two Magician, two Rat.
But the thing is,
two
it's like I
Zenmaity,
know
two
like
Factory.
Wind Up Shark was like a TCG like premier card that like that was apparently a big part of like why wind up like was even more like meta relevant in the
Also,
TCG
go to
compared
bed,
to
man.
the OCG.
I could just force it. I'm doing really good about
Because
just forcing stuff and failing miserably because of it.
I guess realistically, the way you can think of it is that like I think Shark helps you for like anything that isn't wind up hunter looping, but
Let me read Shark real quick.
if you want to do specifically the wind up hunter loop, you probably can get away with it.
Because like, isn't this just a consistency? This isn't like German or something. Isn't this just a consistency card for wind up?
Well, it's a level 4 or 3, so you can use it to make either of like it just gives you the
Oh, it's just
extension to
it's
make
it's an
a bunch
extender.
of
I
different
see.
things. Yeah,
Okay, yeah, that's
because
really good.
it makes it so that any other level 3 or 4 like is enough to make something, provided you're able to get a wind up shark onto the field.
Okay, so here's a question. Do you think if I go and buy this limited edition super rare wind up shark for 166 on eBay, Green will recognize that as part of my collection?
Yes.
Okay.
If you pay real money, you're allowed to use that.
Pay to win. Pay to win
So
progression.
whenever you guys get to Legacy of Destruction, I'm gonna show up and I'm allowed to bring my constructed 10 pie list.
That's true. That's true. That's literally true. Were you here when Paladin showed up and just reminded us why he really shouldn't be playing limited?
No, I was not in VC yet. I saw him join and then was like, I don't want to join anymore. And then I didn't. And then I saw he left and then I joined.
Yeah, he pretty much just said he'd be pissed if he did, pissed if he didn't. Just when we got to Inzector, and I'm like, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So true.
I am a little upset that the deck only lasted 1 week, but like I went into it knowing that it was gonna only last 1 week.
I was gonna say, like, yeah, that's that's a deck that has a power level like so far above anything else in limit or in the current like limited format that like it just has to die immediately.
Yeah. Actually, when does Dragonfly ever get reprinted? Because if it does and Green pulls them, I might try and push for it to get unbanned at some point.
I'll look it up real quick.
Uh,
It probably does get reprinted. OTS Tournament Pack 17.
oh, but he's not gonna get a
That
play
is
set.
that is
that.
whole 9 years later.
Awesome.
Why was this
Is that
printed
really
in
the
OT?
only
The only other one is
Grand
the
Creators?
Grand Creators.
Awesome. Yeah, no, this card's never getting fucking unbanned. Awesome, awesome. Truly, truly incredible.
Yeah, because Grand Creators is when it got Zektrike Ko-Oh. Wow. Why was it printed in OTS Pack 17, though? That's weird. This shit had Imperm in it? God damn.
It should have Infinity?
It must have had, like... I bet what it was is it was probably Giant Ballpark OTK. Was probably, like, relevant around that time.
Oh, I
'Cause
can't wait till we get
I
that
see
point.
Resonance Insect was also reprinted in this OTS pack.
Giant Ballpark will be fun when we get to that. Isn't that relatively low rarity?
As far as I'm aware, it is.
Like, I remember Gage played it on, like, the original progression.
Yeah. I don't think, like, any of it is that high rarity. It's mainly just, you know, abusing legacy insect support to hit people real hard with vanillas.
Oh, that's really bad. That's everyone and their fucking brother price gouging the new Pokemon set. That's awesome to see.
Yeah. It's been really bad.
I've been watching it in this other hobby channel that I'm in, and I am just scrolling up a little bit to the elite trainer boxes that people are selling for $360. And
Yeah.
people in the comments saying, this is the lowest price I've seen all day. Like, you're fucking insane. That's like, what, 360 divided by 8? It's like, what, $45 per pack?
Yeah, it's absurd. I just like
For,
this thing. It's like I
it's a
don't
core
like.
set. It's not even like a side set or something. It's a core set.
I don't like understand. Like I mentioned it before in game news whenever it got like brought up how they had like the two purchasing limit per customer, which seems to have done nothing really. But I was just like I just don't like understand like with Pokemon like the way its secondary market is because it's like
Well, it's the
with
way it's the same way that Magic the Gathering is, where it's like it's
yeah.
investment first, game or rather collecting second, and then the game the third. So
Right.
it trickles down from that.
It's just like I don't like the idea of like
TikTok
investment
bad.
is just
Red.
so like cringe.
What the fuck's it called?
But obviously that's just a side effect of like fucking scalper culture, like
TikTok
exponentially
cringe.
skyrocketing
Red note
because of the
based and
pandemic,
awesome.
which is
That's not even
very
the pandemic.
dumb.
So the people that I've been talking to about the hobby are actually like saying that this is actively worse than it was during the pandemic. Like,
Really,
yes, like this shit that is happening with this EV set is worse than what was going on during the pandemic.
that's crazy.
Due in part, like there's limited stock, yes, but it's also exploding because this is the first set that that has hit since TCG Pocket came out, which also kind of explodes. So it's just causing this chain reaction, and they weren't prepared enough for it, evidently. And of course, it's a fucking nostalgia bait set with like the entire Evolution line in it.
Right.
So of course, people are literally frothing at the mouth for it. I've also heard that like the hit rates on it are just really bad as well. So
Are they? That's pretty amusing if that's the case. Then.
Yeah.
You're paying a shitload just to get packs that aren't even have anything good in them. Good investment.
It's an incredible investment.
Although I guess the people who like treat it as an investment, they don't like give a shit about opening the packs. They just fucking sell the boxes
I was gonna say they
unopened.
only care about how much the boxes are worth, like the sealed product. They don't give a shit about what's inside.
Yeah.
Which is a shame because there's actually some cards in this that I'd like. Like there's a really nice looking Blood Moon Ursaluna. And obviously Transpride Sylveon goes hard.
Right.
But Transpride Sylveon is literally being sold for $800 right now, so I don't think that's gonna happen.
Yeah, probably not. Yeah, it's just like so weird how much of a disconnect there is between like the value of like cards because they're good and because they're shiny.
Okay, to be fair, Pokemon has really leaned into the because they're shiny, and I think that's a good thing. I think in a way it's a good thing. Because the people who collect the cards for the pretty art, like they're still invested in getting what they want out of the packs. Like they're still invested about what's in the packs, even if it's not about playing the game. And I think it's valid because honestly, Pokemon art is really nice, and they've done this switch in to like with these full art illustrations. Like they are art pieces now. And I think it sucks that like they're being scalped this hard. I'm literally looking at a sheet of 20 of them, and there isn't a single card under $60 right now. Most of them are up above like 150, 200 right now.
Goodness.
Yeah, it's really bad.
One
Howdy,
thing I will
Twinblade.
give Pokemon credit for is that at least it
I'm kind of
has
winding
like
down right now,
the
but I appreciate
respect
you
of
stopping
people
by.
who like do play the game in a competitive fashion by having cards printed in multiple rarities. So that, like, you know, if you do care about the game but aren't looking to spend $800 on the shiny full arts, you don't have to.
Oh yeah, well, like all the illustration rares are just reprints.
Yeah.
So, yeah, no, it's not bad. And I've talked to someone who does actually play the game, and like, it's not really in dire straits for them. It's the people who are interested in
I
the
know
shiny
it definitely
cards.
isn't, because literally what I know, like, one of the products that they do is literally here's the deck list from the last person who won like the world championship
Dance,
last
dance,
year.
dance, dance.
Have fun
We
for
love
like
dancing.
$20 or some shit.
Do I have any dances? I might have dances. I don't know if I have dances. Honestly speaking, with this new price gouging on the latest set, it might honestly be a little bit dire uh, for actual players of the game.
Yeah.
But like, it hasn't been as of late. I mean, Pokemon has put out an official statement already about it.
Yeah.
So,
I
like,
see, like, this thing, I feel like
am I able-
you know, like, obviously, say what you want about the video games, but like, when it comes to like
Yeah.
other like Pokemon related products, the Pokemon company does actually do like a really good job of like being decent to its fans.
Yeah. 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 I more so than Yu-Gi-Oh for sure.
Well, yeah, but that's because it's Konami. Because Konami is just fucking full of baffling morons.
Yeah. Hey, but don't worry, you could win a Switch for winning literally the biggest tournament. So it's cool.
It's so fucking funny, like, seeing people like Pac who just have like fucking 20 Switches because they just consistently top events. And it's like, bro, can we not just do like normal cash prizing?
Impossible.
That's
It's impossible.
And I know, like, everyone always like brings up
I
the
did,
like argument
yes.
that like, oh, Kazuki
Of
Takahashi
course I
didn't
did.
want his
Why wouldn't I?
game played for money, which, I mean, I can understand that, I guess, to an extent, but also like just the way the landscape of like how card games have changed, it's just so strangely behind the times compared to every
Yeah, that's what
other
I thought. I'm gonna use
card
that money
game
to
where
buy
like
these
it's
price
even
gouged
like card
Pokemon
games that
cards.
like
Appreciate it,
fucking
bud.
5 people play will still have insane prize pools compared to Yu-Gi-Oh, because it's just like that's like the expectation now, because people play these games, and when they're professional players they make careers out of it.
Yeah. Is there even a possibility that Konami will ever change their ways about this? Because I don't see it happening.
I don't think so.
Like, half the fucking player base has already left the game. And if
Yeah.
that didn't do it, I don't know. I genuinely don't know what could.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people say that, like,
Billy,
with Yu-Gi-Oh, it's like
because
the frustrating
this is
thing is
visible. Let me
that
make it visible again.
Konami, the way they cater like their products and stuff, is
The pot
not
of
to
greed
people who are
is
like
indeed
highly
here.
dedicated to the game and love it for
This
the
was
insane
the deck.
nuance
It
it
got a bit
has,
murdered today,
but instead they
unfortunately.
just
But,
market
he is
everything
here.
towards the people who are like, man, I wish you could only special summon once per turn with Monster Reborn. And the best deck was Blue Eyes White Dragon,
Lay
even though
hecking
it was
Rush Duel.
it's frustrating that Konami just like doesn't really give the pricing support necessary to make
I
the
only have the
game
one, unfortunately.
play like as like a prospective like thing to be serious in, because like all the people I see who do like professional play
I do have.
in Yu-Gi-Oh, they either have like another like job, or like content creation on the side is also like it like that is their job.
Is
Like Pack TCG, like he like I literally like things he's saying is like he puts out videos, he plays and places high in tournaments, but he also is still having to work like a full-time job because the game isn't enough to provide for him.
Is there a single pro player that like has a big showing that doesn't do content creation? Like genuinely.
I mean it's gotten to the point that like pretty much every like large name in the space like does
Like
online like content creation now, because that's like the only real sustainable way to make income if your intent is singularly on playing the game,
it's really bad.
which is it's the FGC. It reminds me of that, because there's a lot of players who like go full time into being pro players, and that like during like the esports boom, like back in like 2017 or so, that was possible. But it's you're kind of seeing it now with a lot of fighting game players, is that like traditionally their like competitive career was just separate from their normal careers. But now like some people like kind of got into like signing for teams and whatnot, because that's what a lot of people were just getting signed, but then suddenly like after COVID, all of that stuff kind of just disappeared. So it's like in order for them to sustain that lifestyle of continuing to be full-time professional players in the FGC, they have to do some form of content creation, whether it be live streaming or YouTube videos. Like you can't just do playing a game unless you are like guaranteed that you can sign with an organization and they're not going to drop you at your minimum.
Yeah. Which heavens know that's like impossible, because you know businesses are gonna do what businesses do best, just fuck people over.
Right. I mean, we're seeing like well, I want to say that it's improving because of this like larger prize pools supported by like the developers of the game, but at the same time, like you look at that, and then like Capcom is a really good example of that, because it's like obviously it has like $1 million first place prize pool, but then like the way it gets split up as you go like down in ranking is just like I like drop like hundreds of thousands, and then drop from hundreds of thousands to like tens of thousands for like getting to fifth place, and then it's like if you're like below eighth place, even though like a top 32 in an event that is supposed to be like the best players in the world, you probably won't even, or you'll maybe make enough to cover your travel and like hotel expenses at most. Which I know they've got. The other issue with that is that like some people just treat like paying into tournaments in general is kind of like gatekeeping. Like I don't know if you saw the people complaining about how do they expect us to go to fighting game local tournaments when it's $15 entry per person, and it's like, I mean, running a tournament's not free. I mean, I guess you could do one for free, but then obviously it's whoever the tournament organizer is knows that they're just like taking a loss for it because of how much goes into setting that up. So IDK.
I do wonder what the actual numbers are looking like right now.
For like Yu-Gi-Oh specifically,
Yeah.
or
Like, genuinely, how much is it hurting right now? Because it has to be quite a fucking lot, right?
I see, like, that's the thing is that like people are really engaged in the format currently, but the problem is that like so many people are just priced out of it. And I think like that's definitely the biggest issue like right now, is if you're not like a professional player, is that like it's not that the game is like unengaging like gameplay wise or like too difficult to approach like in terms of understanding. It's mainly just the fact that like people don't want to have to drop $500 on a playset of nerfed maxi, because that's not fun for anyone, really.
Oh, we love nerfed Maxi. We love it so much that we just got it in the Master Duel now. Isn't that fun?
Yeah. I mean, like, people were obviously, like, groaning for a while about, like, Snake Eye and Tenpai, but, like, now that those decks have been kind of, like, reined in, people, like, do seemingly enjoy the format, and I kind of expected everyone was going to hate Fiendsmith because of how like dominant it is, but honestly, I think people do like genuinely like the engine. And to be fair, it already has been hit a little bit, so it's not like completely at full power compared to when it first like released. So maybe that's like lowered like or like tempered people's expectations, but yeah. That's the general consensus I get, at least, is that like people enjoy the format as it is now. It's just that
See, the way I look at it,
the price of going in is impossible to deal with.
Talking about Master Duel or real life right now?
Real life, like TCG
Okay, because I was gonna say, for Master Duel right now, with the fact that Fuaros just got added, and the fact that Green had to describe the event going on in Master Duel as good right now, and the reason that it's good is it doesn't have Maxi and Fuaros in it. I think that's very telling. that is the reason that the event is good.
Yeah, they're just very, very toxic cards that definitely like warp the Master Duel format into just being a worse format by default. But also, it's the fact that they'll know a card like a archetype will be a problem.
Yeah.
Example Tenpai, like very obvious that was going to be a problem in a best of one format, but they just like decided not to do anything about it for 2 months. They were just like, yeah, we'll just release it and let people fucking
spend money on it.
Hate the game. Yeah. And it's like that's the other thing that's like insane about Master Duel, is that like at the start of it, like the pricing wasn't bad. Like you could definitely build decks for free without like a whole lot of time investment. But now it's like any like deck that you would want to make in order to keep up is insanely heavy on ultra rares. And then you also have to live with the knowledge of knowing that in 2 months that deck is probably going to be obliterated from existence.
2 months.
It's rough.
I can't even get back into Master Duel because of that. It's like, yeah, I can build the decks that I find fun, but I know for a fact once I hit a certain point on ladder, I'm not gonna have fun, and it's just gonna be there's another new deck that I really should be building. not too long after. It's just like
Right. It's just like a constant. You have to keep up with the power creep, and like obviously, if you really wanted to grind to master using a rogue deck, you probably could. But like, unless you're someone who's like dedicated to a single deck and like really mastering that deck, like you're more likely just there for like I just want to get higher rank, therefore I want to play a deck that's good.
well, it's masochism. Like the whole trend that is going on in Master Duel of doing like these masochist things. It's like, yeah, you really can. Ultimately, it's all about just getting a positive win loss ratio, which isn't hard. It's just a test of patience.
Yeah, because it's just time consuming.
And if a game's
To
just a
hit
test
the
of
point.
patience, then I don't fucking care.
Right.
Unless there's something like extraneous about it. Like one of the main reasons I want to get into streaming more often, hi chat by the way, is so that I have another vantage at it, I guess is how I describe it. Like it's not just me in the game. There's another aspect to it to interact or derive value or enjoyment out of a game. Like I don't think I could sit down and play Up for PS2 if it was just me in the game. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah,
I
that's understandable.
stuff like the masochist stuff and just grinding ladder in general is right there with Up for PS2 for me.
I mean, yeah, it's like there definitely are like a lot of things that you can do that are just the enjoyment almost comes from being able to do it in the company of others, even if they aren't like actively like participating in it with you.
It's kind of like
It's
watching
just like,
a shitty movie with friends.
yeah,
Like it's a completely different experience if it's just you in the movie, whereas if it's you and a couple other people in the movie.
right,
Even if you aren't actively discussing it or actively creating banter about it, just having them next to you, like in the same room, changes the experience. Because then you get to talk about it afterwards, or something like
right.
that.
I think the main reason that is because it's like you're getting something else out of it outside of just the experience of playing the game itself.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, I'd argue in paper card games are a lot like that as well. Because yes, you're playing the game, but there's also the going out, being part of
I
a
mean, yeah,
community,
like a
interacting
big
with
part
other
of it.
people.
Yeah, the big part
Master
of
Duel
it is
loses that.
the community experience. Like that's what made like going like what makes going to locals like enjoyable. It's just because like, you get to hang out with other real people who enjoy the same hobby that you do, and you get to talk about it in a way that's like specific to the environment that your locals is in.
Yeah, and I honestly just think Master Duel and a lot of other of these Sims just lose that completely.
Yeah, I can understand the desire to just be like, I just want to play the game and nothing else, because I'm potentially just in terms of like I want to just be good at the game as opposed to focusing on the community element. But at the same time, it's definitely not like why I play the game for sure. Because obviously, like I do like being able to improve my play and be better at the game. It's also fun to just like, be able to play the game with other people who will talk to me like during the game about like just completely random stuff that's not even like related to the game, or just being able to like talk about like the absurdity of a game state, for example, or just like the way like someone deck builds like their habits and things like that, just being able to comment on that compared to a system where it's nameless, faceless players that you may not even know are real people, given the fact that like Master Duel Ladder
Has a
has
bot problem, like a big bot
have
problem.
have a bunch of bots. So
I will say there's an element that Master Duel has over real life in the fact of you have an infinite amount of opponents that you can cycle through, and you get to see some fucked shit on that ladder. Like I
yeah,
still think about like the decks that I find down in bronze and silver where it's like, yeah, I have a head and like a right arm of Exodia in my deck randomly, no other pieces, and just shit like that. I think that's fascinating. And
it is definitely like
the
yeah,
magic is completely lost if I know across the table it's literally a fucking drooling child that put that together.
I don't know. In a way, like obviously, like it is funny to play against people who have like just like decks like that where it's just complete non like just literal just like
Just nonsense.
random cards from a pack thrown together and it's like yeah this is good, but in the same way like knowing people who play the game like seriously experiment with like other like decks that are like inherently just like very silly or like very clearly like off meta honestly can be like an even more like enjoyable experience because it's like realistically neither of you are going to take the game too seriously because of it, but at the same time it just leads to situations of what some of my favorite things like that happened like while playing Yu-Gi-Oh is just that the moment of like realizing a card that you ignored was like critically important or completely loses you the game because you just memory hole it. Like you see it and you're like, oh, can't this card makes it so that every other card in this archetype can't be targeted or affected by card effects, and then you just kind of forget it exists as people are like doing their combos, and it's like, oh, right, maybe I shouldn't have let it get to this point.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's a good thing evenly match is a thing.
Right. But because like I had that experience like at locals like when some of the new like Melodious support came out is that like there literally is that Melodious card that says like your Melodious monsters cannot be targeted
I had
by
a
artifacts, and it's just I read that and I'm like I know it's there but then I just completely forget that it exists because it's just an insane card for an archetype that realistically doesn't doesn't have that same power level of just you cannot interact with me.
I had a similar experience with a guy who threw down Valance against me.
Yeah.
It really did feel like Valance could just do whatever the fuck he wanted. Uh, it was, and there wasn't much I could do to stop it. It's like, yeah, throw down the field spells. Whoop.
Well, well, the problem with Valence is that it's cool until you realize that they go through like 5 field spells and then
Yeah.
end on a floodgate monster.
The crazy part
That's
about that
slightly
game
less
is I
cool.
had dim wall, uh, and I didn't call pendulum because I didn't know it was game one. I didn't know he was on Valance. Happens.
Many such cases.
I think because his field center was like an Infinitrack monster or something, so I think I shotgunned dim wall, call Xyz,
I see.
and then he just comboed off at me.
Yeah, the thing that, or with barrier, I think I'm assuming, are you talking about D barrier
Oh yeah,
instead of
dimension.
D wall?
Yeah.
Yeah. So barrier, yeah, with barrier is like That's one of those cards that's like really funny when you do know consistently like that's a card that's like exponentially better in your locals in a locals environment because you know what people play to begin with, so it's
Yeah.
like you can de-barrier them
it's
on.
the check around your shoulder card. Like, oh,
Yeah.
what is everyone else playing? Oh, am I facing that
Yeah.
guy 2 rounds from now? What's he playing?
Right.
I didn't like doing that. I played the card legit. Yeah.
Right.
But I do know that there were people that were doing stuff like that, and I know that like
Right.
evenly
It
match
happens.
was a big card around my local. It's just a card that was consistently played, and everyone knew everyone was playing it, and therefore everyone was playing counters for it or being prepared for it, and it's just like one of those things. It's like, yeah, I guess that's just the environment that this local has.
Right. It's kind of like another thing where it's like you just have to be like prepared for certain things in a locals environment that you ordinarily like would never bring to like an actual like full size tournament. Like when I know that I am playing against someone who's playing like fucking Power Stone summoning, which I don't know if you've read that card before, but it's basically skill drain after 2 monster effects have activated. So it's like it's such a weird card that you like never see, but it's like when I know that that is something that is going to be brought every week, I have to make sure that I am bringing some sort of game plan because otherwise it is going to screw me over very hard
Yep,
because I did not prepare for this person.
many such cases. I don't know. I like that aspect of LCS's, uh, like overall. I think making
Right.
mini metas within your community is fun. It's something that is akin to playground Yu-Gi-Oh! And the fact of you know what your friend's running, so you're running like dog shit to counter his dog shit, and it kind of cycles.
Right.
You know what I mean? Obviously at a
Yeah.
much higher level, but it does evoke a similar feeling. Whereas, you know, overall, like in Master Duel or at your big tournaments, there is like that blanket meta that's just like, yeah, everyone kind of has to adhere to. You don't get that little microcosm of bullshit.
Yeah, not nearly as much. You will obviously occasionally run into the people playing weirdo stuff at YCS or regional, but it's much less common than predicting basically what the overall meta is. And really the only difference is that like at the regional level, you can realistically expect people are probably playing more on the like budgeted end compared to the like very higher end. Like YCSs is when you can expect like people are probably going to mostly be playing the first and second best decks, while like at a regional it's like there will be like there will be like probably a dozen or so people who do that, but then a majority of the people are probably going to be playing like the third or fourth or fifth best deck instead.
Why the hell can't I sign into PlayStation? That's weird. Oh, there we go.
Speaking of PlayStation, I just had the PlayStation Plus charge hit because I forgot to cancel it, so that's not fun.
Happens to the best of us.
Many such cases.
Not me though. Personally. I guess I'm not logging on to Fortnite today. Oh well.
No Fortnite, no Battle Pass.
No Brapple Pass. Anyway, I need to end stream and like go talk to my roommate because he's kind of been waiting for me.
What happened to Monster Hunter?
We will Monster Hunter. after we watch an episode of the weekly anime that I told them I would.
Okay.
I was gonna say you'll be up late, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm always up until like 4 a.m.
I was gonna say
so.
yeah, we should have plenty of time. All right, talk to you in a little bit.
Okay. See you in a bit.
And if anyone is still hanging out here, I really appreciate you sticking through what was more or less just complaining about the game I just played. So that was awesome. Yeah. Actually, I do want to... I doubt they're still here, but I just want to check. Stream manager. Oh. Well, if you are still here, Twin Blade, this is something that I do every Friday at 7. I hop on with my good buddy. We hop on Yu-Gi-Oh! Omega, and we do our progression series. More or less just opening packs, doing a sealed format of Yu-Gi-Oh! And then talking about it afterwards. People come and go. Conversations happen. It's just a little fun thing. So, if you feel like joining us next week, that would be most appreciated. If not, I understand.